So guys, in this video we have to find the derivative of this function which says that y is equal to x root a plus x divided by minus x. Now I told you that the thing which is present inside the square root will actually be equal to my third function, right? But the thing is, this x is actually present outside the square root, so in any case I have to move this x inside the square root, and I think we have done this thing before in previous exercises in which we tried to move the x inside the square root, and after that it was much easier for us to solve the question and to find the derivative of that specific function. So how we can do that? If you are watching these videos in continuity, you would know how to do that. It's very simple actually. It's x square root dot a plus x divided by a minus x. It's that simple. What you have to do is you have to multiply this thing which you have to put it inside the square root. You have to multiply it by a square root and also by a square. Now if you think about it, it would again be equal to x. Okay, so this equation balances. So what I can do now, this is also present under square root and this is also present under a square root, right? And these are being multiplied. So when these two square roots are being multiplied, I can actually combine them, right? So how can I do that? X square a plus x divided by minus x, and now they are under one root. So now I have accomplished my goal of putting this x inside the root. Before finding the derivative, I can also do one thing, and I can multiply this x square and I can a little bit simplify this function. Now let's recall the chain rule. Dy by dx is equal to dy by du dot du by dx. Now I want to ask you a question. What is my u over here? You guessed it right. This thing present over here is our u. So my u is actually equal to x square plus x cube divided by a minus x, and now the y would be equal to u square root. What I have to do, I have to find the derivative of y with respect to u. First of all, dy by du, d by du, u pound by 2. This would be the same thing as we have done it in the previous questions. U negative 1 by 2, d by du, u cancel. This would be 1 divided by 2. Now I'm going to reciprocate the u, 1 divided by 2. Now we have to find the derivative of u with respect to the x, and that's the actual thing we have to do. Du by dx. So we have, this is u, and d by dx, x square plus x cube divide a minus x. Now these are being divided, so I can use the property of division for finding the differential. A minus x, the first function, the second function multiplied by the derivative of the first function, and then it's subtracted by the first function, and the derivative of the second function divided by the square of the second function. A minus x is as it is. What would be the derivative of ax square? It would be 2ax. Let me tell you how. D by dx, ax square. This power would be at the beginning, 2. Now this a would also be at the beginning, and it would be x, 2 minus 1, which is actually equal to 1. So you have 2ax plus the derivative of x cube would be 3x square minus ax square plus x cube. Now what would be the derivative of a? Essentially it is a constant, so the derivative of any constant is equal to 0. So we do not have to care about it. Now what would be the derivative of negative x? Okay, it would be negative, let me just do it over here, derivative x. Now this is cancelled, but the negative 1 remains. Okay, so we have negative 1 right over here, and the denominator we have the square of the same function. So now I am going to multiply this a minus x into this thing right over there. There are some cancellation going on over here. You can see that this is 3a square, ax square minus 2ax square, so this would be ax square. It would actually be equal to 2x square plus 2ax square. These would be added, and over here we have negative 3x cube plus x cube. So what it would be? It would be negative 2x cube. We have to take out the 2 common, a square x, and you can see that I cannot take out any other variable common, neither a nor x, because none of them are actually present in the 3 terms. So x square minus x cube. So only the thing which is common is 2. Now I cannot go further ahead. Okay, so, and I won't even try to do that because I know that I have got this very beautiful thing known as the chain rule, so I will use that in order to find the derivative. Now before going further and applying the chain rule, I'm going to put the value of u. It is actually ax square plus x cube divided by a minus x power 1 by 2. Let's just go ahead and put these things into the chain rule. Okay, so dy by dx, dy by du. So what is dy by du? It's actually 1 divided by 2 ax square plus x cube divided by minus x power 1 by 2, right? Now what is du by dx? It is this thing right over here. Okay, so let me just put it over here. 2 a square x plus ax cube square minus x cube divided by a minus x whole square. Okay, So you can probably see that there are some cancellation going on. The most prominent one is this thing. And now you can see this is a minus x square. This is a minus x power 1 by 2. This is actually present in the denominator of the denominator, right? 2 was the denominator and a minus x power 1 by 2 is actually present in the denominator. Now the thing which is present in the denominator of the denominator will actually become a numerator. So how I can write this? A minus x power 1 by 2 ax square plus x cube 1 by 2. A little bit of just an evaluation in order to simplify things. A square x. Okay, so for now we have a minus x square and a minus x power 1 by 2. Now this is present in the denominator, so it would be negative, and then we have a minus x power 1 by 2. And the bases are same, the powers are added. A minus x, what are the power? Minus 2 plus 1 by 2. So minus 2 plus 1 by 2. It would be 2, negative 4 plus 1. It would be a minus x negative 3 by 2. It would be, are you able to see that thing? Yep. A minus x negative 3 by 2. In the denominator we have, and this thing was also present over here. It would be a square x. So this is the derivative of function x root a plus x divided by a minus x.